What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Anime J back with another video for you. Today we're going to discuss the 7 most impactful moments I thought occurred in the first 100 episodes of One Piece and the reasons why I felt that way. And the first most significant moment to me was the addition of Zoro. And the reason why I felt that way, I felt he was the first strong character we were introduced to that didn't have devil fruit powers, which was very significant to me. Obviously, the whole anime is built around the ability of devil fruit users, so seeing someone that was significantly strong without having to rely on them was great for the depth of the anime. Also, he has a slightly evil side to him, almost kind of like Vegeta, and Vegeta is one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters, so I really relate to that. It really gives the team that side that they need when you know that an enemy is gonna be in for it if they run into Zoro, and I love that about his personality and what he brings to the anime so far. Also, he's extremely loyal to Luffy, and what this does is sets the tone not only for the rest of the crew, but also for the rest of the series, as we see over the first 100 episodes. Being loyal and showing your devotion to the leadership. They have each other's back time and time again within the first 100 episodes, and I think that's one of the biggest themes that starts with the addition of Zoro. Number 2 on my top 7 in the first 100 had to be the power of Mihawk. I mean, come on, guy came on the scene, split a boat in two with a single slash. After that, he was challenged by Zoro, who up until this point was the strongest swordsman in the series, and he made him look like child's play. Using a very small sword, he fended him off and showed him that there are truly some monsters in the world of One Piece. The next reason why I wanted to add him to the list, he is one of the 7 warlords of the sea. This is our first hint into a bigger plot. No, we're not introduced to all of them yet, but we know they're going to be more. And if they're all going to be this powerful, we know we're in for some interesting fights. The last reason why I had to add him to the list, he is heralded as the strongest swordsman on Earth. This is a goal that Zoro has dedicated his life to, and so we know that Zoro has a long way to go if he plans to beat Hawk. And this first interaction gives us a taste of just how far away he is and just how long of a journey we have ahead as fans to watch develop.
俺はこんなおもちゃにあしらわれるために今日まで剣を振ってきたわけじゃない。ゾロ！兄貴返事してくれ！鷹の目のミホークにここまで言わせると。
Number 3 on my list of the top 7 in the first 100 had to be the fight against Don Craig. This is the first time we get to see Luffy fight against a pirate with some real power. We hear about them a lot early in the series, but it was great to see one in action, see what it was capable of, and foreshadow the things that we might see in future fights. The second reason is that he's the first pirate we see with an extremely large crew. His boat is bigger than Sanji's entire restaurant, just an indicator that Luffy's crew is very small for a crew that plans to head to the Grand Line, something that Don Craig and his crew have already done successfully. And the last thing is that Don Craig is the first real test for Luffy against a pirate that's been to the Grand Line. Don Craig and his crew are coming from the Grand Line, they're looking for a new boat, they're looking for food, so they can re-energize and head back to the Grand Line. and we get to see what Luffy can do. It's the first time we see him take some real damage, get some real adversity, and try to see if he can bounce back. A great test, and I think it was needed for where they put it in the series. Number 4 on my list of the top 7 in the first 100 was the addition of Sanji. One thing you're gonna need if you're on an adventure out to sea is food. He's a cook, and a damn good one. That's why I think he was one of the smartest additions for the crew early on. The second reason, he is the second member of the crew that is extremely powerful without the addition of a devil fruit. This is significant. It means that now Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji handle all defenses when it comes to trouble on the ship, and so far they have yet to face a challenge that they've not been able to overcome. The last reason, he's a gentleman, and really the only gentleman that we see in the series up to this point, which is crucial. There are a couple of ladies that are on the ship, and of course we need a gentleman there to be courteous of the ladies. I mean, it doesn't seem like anybody else is, so for good nature we have Sanji, who a lot of men can relate to. Number 5 on my list of the top 7 in the first 100 is the introduction of Smoker. He's the first Marine captain that we meet, and he also has devil fruit powers. Up until this point, we've met a bunch of regular Marine soldiers that run around and can easily be defeated. Captain Smoker does not look like he is one to play with. The second reason, Luffy's powers don't work on him. On the couple of times that they've run into each other, Luffy has tried to hit him with his usual punch and usual spear moves that he uses his Gumble Gumble Devil Fruit for, with no avail. He literally goes through Smoker's body because, as Captain Smoker name indicates, he controls smoke and literally can make his entire body turn into smoke, individual parts included. The third reason, he has a Master Chief Petty Officer named Tashigi. This woman, for some reason, Zoro cannot fight her, and the real reason is because Zoro had a childhood friend named Kuina who actually died, and he swore to her that he would one day become the strongest swordsman on Earth. Tashigi looks extremely like Kuina, and so Zoro cannot fight her. I just feel like this might come to play a factor later on in the series, as obviously Captain Smoker is after Luffy and the gang. Marines are constantly going to chase pirates, regardless of the situation.
この悪霊の首脳か本部大佐の名にかけて絶対に島から出さん。
Number 6 on my list of the top 7 in the first 100 is when Luffy and the crew finally enter the Grand Line. This is one of the main goals from the very beginning of the series, so for them to achieve this goal is huge. As fans, we really don't know what to expect after this, since getting to the Grand Line has really been one of the main goals. Number 2, it signifies the beginning of a whole new arc. As we can see, once they cross the Grand Line is full of multiple islands, which means that there are plenty of adventures ahead. And the third and final reason, once they cross the Grand Line, they're one step closer to achieving the main goal of the series, which is grabbing the One Piece. The One Piece is said to be at the end of the islands located within the Grand Line, so all Luffy and the crew have to do now is successfully traverse through the Grand Line Islands, and they'll get the One Piece. Last but not least, number 7 on my list of the top 7 in the first 100, we get to meet Ace. Ace is Luffy's older brother. Seems to be a caring older brother, generally concerned about what Luffy's been doing and his well-being while he's been gone. The second reason, Ace has devil fruit powers similar to Luffy, but he's stronger. According to Luffy, he's never once beat him in battle. This is interesting because Luffy is one of the strongest characters that we've seen in the series so far. The last reason, he's a member of the Whitebeard Pirates. This sets up an ultimate clash, given that the Whitebeard Pirates and Luffy's crew are both on the path to the same goal, which is the One Piece. There's only one piece to be had, so I think it's great foreshadowing for what we're going to see in the future. Also, we get to see Ace display some very cool powers here against Smoker, and a clear indication that Luffy still has some work to do if he wants to be able to fight on the level of people like Smoker and his brother. This concludes my list of the top 7 moments in the first 100 episodes of One Piece. If you agree, leave a comment. If you don't, leave a comment. Please like and subscribe, and hope to see you guys on the next video.